As part of our series on discipleship at the moment, we're taking the opportunity to hear some testimony from those who are involved in small groups in our churches. And I'm delighted this morning to be joined by Dorothy and Millie, who are members of the ladies group at West End Methodist Church, one of the small groups that is part of that church. They're going to tell us a little bit about what ladies group is and how it's impacted their own faith. And Dorothy's going to start by telling us a little bit about ladies group. Thank you, Dorothy.
54 years ago, when I first came to live in Hexham, I was invited to West End Young Wives, which is now ladies group. Since then, it has become a large part of my life. And over the years, I've made many friends and shared some very valuable and enjoyable times. You do not have to be a member of West End or any church to join. All are welcome. Ladies group on a Tuesday evening becomes some people's church. Some have joined us for worship on a Sunday morning. The group meets on alternate Tuesday evenings from September to April. Our meetings always begin with worship. We have different speakers. The talks are inspirational, educational, and some very funny. At the end of the meeting, we have tea and biscuits and a time of fellowship. On the last Sunday in February, we have our ladies group service. At Christmas time, we go carol singing to some of the care homes in Hexham. Sadly, this year we could not do it. During the pandemic, many members have said how much they were missing ladies group. As a means of keeping in touch, cards have been sent to all members with a Christian message. Last September should have been our 60th anniversary. We are hoping to celebrate it later this year, and everyone is invited to join us. I have personally found on my Christian journey the love and friendship received from ladies group, especially during the dark times in my life, knowing that I was being prayed for and surrounded with love. This is the essence of ladies group, being there for each other and sharing in discipleship.
Thank you, Dorothy. Ladies group meets on a Tuesday night, but they also make lots of connections with the community in Hexham. And Millie's just going to tell us a little bit about how the group doesn't just learn together, but reaches out together.
First of all, to describe us as a small group is a little bit of a stretch, because in actual fact, the ladies group numbers have grown quite strongly, quite quickly, to a membership now of 34 people, which is absolutely marvellous. And one of the things that is quite astonishing about ladies group, as far as I'm concerned, is that as Dorothy said, we meet to worship, to sing together, to pray together, to learn together. And one of the astonishing things for me is that we quite frequently in our churches say, bring a friend to church, bring a neighbour to church. And it never really seems to be that effective. Well, it's very effective in ladies group, because every time we tell them to bring a friend, they do, which is absolutely marvellous. And the people who attend are from other Methodist churches in our circuit. They are from other churches in Hexham, and some no church at all, which is really quite inspirational when what's on offer is church. So it's a great start to discipling. And God is at work. You know, you have the feeling that God is working within our group in the display of love and generosity, and not just among ourselves. I have I don't know whether it's a pleasure or not, in actual fact, to be the treasurer in ladies group. And I have to say, we never have very much treasure to look after, because as soon as we have funds, they go out again, because there is always the next person in need. And we have supported some very, very needy causes. And there is never any question about lending that support. God's hand is at work within our group. And we've had some absolutely wonderful speakers, but we have some very close connections to West Northumberland Food Bank. We have a very close relationship with them. We have charities who come back to us when they're in need, and usually we're able to help. And if we can't help, we fundraise to help. The generosity and the warmness of the people who make those donations is absolutely a blessing to us all, really. The love that is shown has to come from God. The spirit that's within us in that meeting is almost tangible, and it's a wonderful place to be. And at the moment, we are missing it dearly. When I was young, I can remember my mother saying to me, "Remember to be kind, because you could be entertaining angels." And when I'm with Ladies Group, I just feel as though I am. And there are members of our group who would not say that they are believe that they've accepted Jesus Christ as their saviour. They wouldn't say that. But the fruit that they show is the fruit of loving kindness and love for each other and caring for each other. And they may not have come to that point yet, but it's a great opportunity to get them there.
Millie and Dorothy, thank you. It's just so wonderful to hear the stories, to see those missional opportunities and those fellowship opportunities that Ladies Group offers. So thank you so much for sharing with us this morning.